Okay, that's there. That's working. Sure. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Update successful. I'll do that later.
Bird brain. Okay, when did I... My bird...
I love how it doesn't even. Oh my god. They didn't even change it. There we go. Testing, testing. Uno, dos, tres. 1, 2, 3. Okay, before I start anything, let us do this. Get out of the way. that's Finn. Thanks, Finn. Okay, what can I do? Let me do a warm up. Hachi, how are you? Hachi. Just in time. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Same. I'm literally exhausted, but I'm still here streaming. I'm gonna try this build out. Unfortunately, I cannot pull her at all. Because unfortunately I already have a Z6 Zhongli, so if I do pull, it's kind of a waste. So I'm gonna have to wait until she shows up on the next banner.
Lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
No, but yeah, but if I do want her, I want to get her to C6, so... I mean, I could try to pull. Because literally I could just swap whatever weapons I have on Hu Tao and then... Oh, she's already broken. True. But I don't even know where I am right now in on the banner because I was pulling for Child for a bit and I got him to C1 and then that was about it.
Give up. Boring. Don't waste my time.
This is long overdue.
Give up. Rude. Rude.
Why did you have to...
Next on the agenda.
Alright, the thing I don't really understand about Ningguang though is I see big numbers but the HP bar. I mean... How could I put it? I mean, it depends on the situation, because like if you're doing co-op, obviously the enemy's HP would be scaled up depending on the number of players. Oh yeah, because she shoots two, like her normal attack, she shoots two. So that's why you're always seeing two of them, and each one's separate. So like one could crit, one cannot crit, or they could both crit, or they could both not crit. There, I got my warm up. Get my jugglers to get to. I mean, how could I put it? I mean, it could be the way you build it, maybe? I don't know. No, but then... Because if you see mine, you just literally see how fast things just get deleted. Obviously, mine would be like not the average factor, considering it's like in the almost perfect range. But because also I think she doesn't really her talents. Yeah, her normal attack isn't really that strong. Her charge attack is really good though. I mean, it does.
Even if an antique is priceless,
Let me see.
the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you
I mean, it's
obtain
not gonna
it.
one-shot things because remember, it's like autos still. So let me find something. Oh wait, no, there should have been enemy. I think there's enemies here. Because I think mine hits like for. Yeah, because things. Yeah, it literally almost kills it. And that's around my level. I mean, maybe you don't have the talents high enough? Because that could also be a factor.
Give up.
I mean, it could just be that, or oh, you know what happened? Now that you mentioned about ping, I was with somebody running something, and I had like really bad ping with them, and I was doing the same domain, the pyro domain, and for some reason I like killed one of the slimes, and then once the axe thing started, I did damage to it. It got it to like half health, and then it just fully recovered. I don't know how the hell that happened. I have it. I think I have it on one of my streams. Foxy, how's it going, Foxy? It could, yeah, but it could be one of those weird things that happens. Alright, I was just testing stuff. You know what? I really want to do something, but yeah, you know what? Let's try this. I'm gonna test my Ningguang out on floor 12. Vital, Jichan, Alberto, and Beneboy. Floor 2, Ningguang. You want me or you want Hachi to check it? Because I don't. Honestly, I don't really know much about Child, so I can't really comment.
I will have order.
Everybody stand! Time to go! Go!
Let me try to finish this and then I'll see if I can help.
Give up. Your life is mine. You wait.
This is not starting out right. Then. Oh, so I have to do this from the beginning.
Live.
I will have order.
Go! Time to go!
Burst forth. Gather. Witness my great undertaking.
It's nothing. Submit! Don't waste my time.
Give up.
Oh my god, I'm really bad at this.
It's nothing.
Your life is mine.
It's nothing.
We are all but one.
So how do I... Am I going too aggressive? I'm probably going too aggressive. And it also doesn't help that they give me really, really bad.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Everybody stand back! Higher, higher, dance by fire!
Live. Feel this ancient power.
Order guide you.
It's nothing.
waste my time.
Oh my god.
Submit! It's nothing. The victor
Alright,
has
I'm done.
been decided.
I mean, I have child, but he's like level 40 or 50. I did this before. I don't know what's. It's probably I just have a bad luck of the rolls. Yeah, I need a better roll on that. And anyway, alright, let me do the dailies. I was considering getting child, but I don't know. I think I might just wait. Do these quests first. I mean, child's only in my party right now because I'm trying to get his friendship up. That and plus his weapon is his talent gives me like +1 on his weapons. Not his weapons, his normal attacks, rather. There we go. I'll give the lost key to Bray Wyatt. He's literally only there just to give Hu Tao and Ningguang more damage on their normals. Okay, you're not Wyatt, you're Ernest. Wyatt! There you are. Further south. We'll just walk over there. I got nothing better to do. Alright, I'm a child main now. Should switch the stream title.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Alright, I'll stop. You know who I'm really excited about in this game? Like, actually can't wait until after 1.6, hopefully. Kiryu.
order.
Don't waste my time.
Get this thing not. I thought this thing was broken.
Even if an antique is priceless, the happiness it brings lasts for only the moment that you
I
obtain
guess
it.
chat didn't die yet. Okay. Switch gears. I'm in combat? Ah, crap.
Give up! It's nothing!
I really like this build much better. Damage. There we go. Way less crit rate, but I mean way less crit damage, but I still love its little cloud. You alright, Timmy? Okay, he's okay. The cat's literally like next to me.
Add as
Alright, you still there, Foxy? I was gonna see about checking the thing. Okay. Do people use sands on him? I thought people would just go attack. Unless they're using like a heavy reaction build. I honestly would go more. Try to get crit damage and crit rate. Or rather, crit rate circlet. Yeah, you would need a hydro thing for that. Yeah, I think you might need a little bit more work.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. Today's
By little, I think
presentation
I need a lot more.
A radish veggie soup.
What can I do? So I'm restricted and I can't use bosses. I can't do many weekly bosses today. I mean, I could, but I'm basically, it's not cost effective resin wise. You know what they should also reduce? These bosses. Like, it's kind of silly that they're gonna cost more than the weekly bosses now. Especially how now we're forced in for any of the new characters to start farming the other new weekly bosses and new elemental stuff that pops up. Anyway, I mean, should I even stay? No, it's way too early to start prepping for Kiryu. I don't even know how I want to build them. Yeah, I think it would have to be Wanderers and Animal, maybe? Alright, you know what? Let's not worry about that. Let's still try to build up Ningguang to get even more stuff.
Stabilize.
It's no. Submit.
higher, higher, pants on fire.
I will have order.
Don't waste my time.
Maybe I should have lowered her HP more. Just a little bit more. Okay. Come on. Why do you have to be HP? Why? Why couldn't you be defense? Why couldn't you be attack? Those are the only two things I need. Yeah, but let me see what do I mean, the only person that would benefit from it is Zhongli. And actually, you know what? Actually, I might need that. Crap. Yeah, I actually do might need that. So you know what? Let's see what we get from it. Oh wait, no, actually, crap. Because I'm probably gonna switch him off this set and start grinding the other set for. Because I think the other set works better for him for like supportish. Let's see what we get. I don't like that element mastery. Alright, here comes the first roll. Come on, crit rate or crit damage. You see my frustration with this game sometimes. I usually like to give it one more chance, but it's looking like trash already. If it rolls into anything that's not crit rate or damage, it's basically poop. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, okay. I see you crit I see you crit damage. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Yeah, that could be it. I haven't really paid attention to it as much. Alright. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Yep, you're dead. You're dead to me. I don't know, for some reason sands are my really worst options. The only good one I've had was this one. And literally because everything except one roll rolled into crit rate. Fortunately it was energy recharge instead of crit damage, but whatever. It's still... Oh, Ningguang's basically... Ningguang's literally just everything over 10%. 10%, 14%, 18, 14, and 13. I'm trying to get like an average of 14, 14 on each piece, but it's hard. Or at that, or at least 10, 20. With the last piece, the circlet being I really want to get like an 18 crit rate, or 18 to 20 crit rate in circlet, but it's literally extremely impossible to do that. I literally have to get a either max high stat from the beginning and everything rolls on it, or I have to get like a 4 slot and everything rolls on that.
Solidify!
Give up. Your life is mine. Star's over.
There we go. probably because I wasted my stamina. But that usually would have been a 32-second run. I mean, that's really good though, considering you could get it with. No, I'm done with you, Albedo and Circlets. I don't need you. You want to know why I say that? Okay, I'll just show you. Because Albedo kind of has some really ridiculous luck on his pieces. Hey, Timmy. Alright, out there. I say this because I have this already. And that's kind of going to be extremely hard to top. I'll just wait. I don't think I'll ever have a piece that's better than that for him. Like, for some reason, Albedo have really good luck with. Have that with a 728, and then this is the only piece that can use some work, but 728 with a defense piece on there. I have another good defense piece, but I think. Let me see. Oh no, I don't have. Oh yeah, I have this one that's 324, but I think geo percentage does more for him in this case. Here, anyway, back to the game. I think I might start actually building some of my other characters now.
Solidify! This is order.
Give up.
Alright, let's try this again. Yep, useless and useless. I think with Ning, the only thing I kinda need on her is a geo piece with a good balance of crit rate and crit damage.
Solidify!
Other than that, I think she's basically near perfect.
See? Time to go.
Don't waste my time.
Alright, last condense. Yeah, I've been crazy with these masks, but nothing really. Okay, let's try this. Defense attack. Here. Maybe I could get a decent piece this time. You know, a little 30 crit damage. Archaic Petra. I'm just gonna wait, let's figure out what the fourth slot is, and then I'll just go all out. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. Okay, where is that thingy? Here's the. No, that's another. Oh my god. Oh, actually, let me hold on to that. This is what I'm looking at to get rid of. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna YOLO it. God damn it. Not even one? You gave me the times two, but you don't even. Did I mention how much I hate this game? This game is just. No, come on, go back to your little bed, which is my board game thing. Thank you. Okay, trying to figure out who should I level. I'll have trial to 60. Should I waste resources in getting him to? I'm gonna have a R3, and it's already 90. And it would help with that pyro domain with Futao grinding. What do you think, Hachi? Should I tempt for this? Oh no, I'm still contemplating if I should bother polling for a child before his banner's gone. Like, I'm not gonna touch the weapon anymore because I already have a max lost prayer, so there's not really any point in that. No, yeah, I've noticed that. But there's also the benefit of literally just having an infinite. So the way I'm understanding his C6 is when he does his burst, then the cooldown for his skill resets, right? Is that how it works? Gotcha. Nah, you know what? It's not worth it. Like, I'll just wait for Kiryu. Yeah, I mean, for what I need, for what I need them, basically, it's just to get rid of the Pyro Mage's shield. So that's literally it. So it's not gonna be anything really other
In
than
a
that.
trade war, the perfect hunter leads.
Because I already have Hu Tao as my hype carry, and then Ningguang as my other carry, or Ningguang as my consistent damage-ish carry. Hachi, 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 Hachi. No, that means that requires me actually carrying up our Barbara. I mean, this is what I usually have as my team. Oh wait, no, I'll just yeah, I always have Jinkyu's my
For
other
justice.
main unit that I use for that. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'd rather just save the money. Yeah, I'll save the money and bet on Kiri. Go do that. Alright, now that that's decided, I still regardless would have to do Oceanid because I do want to get Jinkyu to 90. That's kind of what I want to do now. Start getting my supportish characters to 90. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe 5 because Diona is looking really good if I have him with. If I have her with this guy, if he does look to be how he is. Yeah, I always save his burst for the mages, so I don't. And I usually can kill both of them before the cooldown finishes. Lisa, Lisa, I need more constellations. Why can't you be on the banner? Alright, let's. I guess we'll start with Xinkyu. Oh wait, no, you know what? Let's get Diona and Diona and what's this girl's name? Up. Sucrose to 80. Alright. So, okay, so I just need to farm the boss. Not a problem.
Solidify.
Give up. Your life is mine.
Okay. Hey. Oh my god, they're coming in groves. Jesus, what the hell? Excuse me, sir, I only have one person talking. It's not worth the effort of bed. Okay. There's only one viewer, I don't need bots. Okay, hopefully all of them got deleted. Freaking bots. Okay, did that. More Oceanade.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Don't waste my time.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Give up.
Order guide you.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Give up. Don't waste my time.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Boss takes too long. call you Borschian.
The
Borschian.
power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Don't waste my time. Huh. It's nothing.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Misty, hello Misty. How are you, Misty? No, HP, darn it.
In a trade war, the perfect
Guys, please don't fight.
leaves no
Oh,
trace.
hey, stop. He's just relaxing. Did you finish it, or are you still working on it? Oh, nice. I mean, at least you finished it. Even if it took forever. You're still in New Orleans, right, Misty, or did you return back?
Solidify!
Cross over! Huh. Phew.
Gather!
It's nothing.
Ooh, that's actually... Oh my god, that could actually be perfect for this guy. Alright. Oh, we're gonna have to roll for... We're gonna have to roll on it and see what we get. And since it's a 4 slot, I could just do this, because I'm freaking tired. At this point, I really don't care anymore. So I'm just gonna feed it. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. I'm gonna feed it my 20. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna feed it this piece. You know what? I'll also feed it this piece. And maybe this piece. This is how much I don't really care right now. I don't care if it goes into anything. Watch it go into energy recharge. Okay, I mean... What is that? 3 crit rate, 1 crit damage, and 1 elemental? I mean, it's not bad. Kinda wish it didn't roll into energy recharge, but... That's actually a fairly balanced piece, all things considered. And ironically, I have 2 pieces that are similar. Except this one is slightly better on the damage side, but less on the crit rate. But this one overall is better, especially. And I'm sorry, Hachi. don't, don't blame me. Blame the game. Alright, I'm gonna have to keep that one. Oh, Misty, you might want to hold off on bounties until at least 1.5, so. Because remember, the battle pass resets, so that way you can use the bounties completions. Okay, I mean, I would have just wasted my resin and gained gold. Or if not, farm artifacts and just sell the blues. Uh, yeah, but I mean, wouldn't that basically do the same thing? Yeah, this is my only good piece here. Do I have any EM pieces? Oh wait, no, 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 I don't need that on you. Crimson Flame.
Even if an antique is priceless, the
Yeah,
happiness it
that's what I was
brings lasts
saying.
for only the moment that you obtain it.
Because essentially you're just doing the same, sort of the same thing, but a little bit more efficient. Alright, how close am I to level with Sucrose? I still got a ways to go. And what about you? Okay, you're not that far. You're not too bad. Though I do gotta collect silk flowers once the update happens. No, I'm good, Hachi. It's not really that hard. I had a bunch, but I think, what was it? Did Huta, I think was it Huta who needed them? I believe she needed them for either, one of the things. That's where a majority of her stuff went into. I just realized I still don't have oh wait, no, I do have a sacrificial sword. Finally, this thing is maxed out. I think the order is skill, burst, and then normal because that should be the order for it. Because you don't really need his normal when you're using your skill. And then usually when his skill is on cooldown, you would swap to somebody else. I mean, that's kind of his thing, though. You're supposed to get the infusion from the weapons. But I really don't know. Like I said, I only have Child in my party. Or he was in my party just to give Hu Tao and Ning Guang one extra level on their normals. Because that difference is actually a decent amount compared to just using 25%, what is it, 20 attack or something. What is it? Because their charge attack is 313.
Keep your eyes wide open.
Yeah, 313. Basically a 20. No, no, what is it? 18% difference. I get 18% extra damage on my charge attack. As opposed to just the what, the 5% or 5-8% difference that I get from the Pyro Resonance. And for Hu Tao, that's even more of a difference. And yeah, so yeah, because you have that, and then you also have Heart of Death, which further increases the damage whenever you hit the skill button. Child, one day I'll start leveling you more. Okay, oh, okay, so I did have enough to level him. Okay, Bruce. Alright, so I need 6. Still need to farm the thing for the other material. It's not a bad start.
Truly is fascinating.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have these things. Uh, oh yeah, that's right. That actually makes it much more easier. I could transmute to all the material that I need. Oh, it is capped at 2K? Okay, so maybe I might have to start wasting them. I mean, that is very helpful though. Especially if I have enough of a certain one. Damn, I have a lot of Electro. I just realized. I mean, that the funny thing is, Misty, with Hu Tao, I got her to the same level as like all my other geos on the same day, because it was like, huh. No, Misty is 55. Wait, what's this? Hold on. Special offer. Oh, okay. Monster reputation discount.
Truly is fascinating.
I mean, all that's left for me to do is just spend more money. I mean, not spend more money. Let's resist. I only have
When you're high up,
18 hours
everyone
left
can hear your
of
voice.
resisting. True, true. I mean, what, 18 of I don't know what to do right now. No, no. I'm not gonna do that. Uh, I don't even know what this. Alright, you know what, let's just keep on farming, so. Oh, you know what's great about that? The transmutation thing? You can literally farm anything, so that way you don't have to farm Oceanin. Because who the hell wants to farm that damn dungeon domain? So you know what? I will actually What do you mean I have to farm? Oh yeah, that's right. I still have to farm it for the for the other material. Damn it. Well, at least Misty, what is wrong with you? How come you haven't gotten Zhongli to 90? You should have been like number one. I mean, the difference isn't that much except for like the very one case in Abyss.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who
But you're
trespasses upon the
using
waters of
for the shield.
Chainsa.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall the power of water is its ability
I killed
to
it so
take
fast,
any
it
shape.
cut off its monologue. That was actually funny.
Give up.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Oh, Misty, just let me know if you want to farm GeoCube. I can kill it in one quick cycle.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
I will have order.
It's nothing.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors. Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
I'd rather have the silence. Like, why are you even trash talking?
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Yeah, but it also means your things are weak as hell. Let's see, they're dead already.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Okay, just what I not needed. I mean, on the bright side, this is giving Tertullius some nice robot points. Speaking of which, he's almost at level 3. Nice. I mean, besides the voice for this, I don't think they did. I mean, it could have been just extremely, extremely lucky. Oh, is it 50 or 55 that it's 100% of the time, all the time? Alright, time for another. Yeah, see, so. Well, you know what? Sorry. I've realized I didn't even have my... thing playing in the background. I'll put Falcom today. I'm in the Falcom mood.
nothing.
Solidify.
Submit. It's nothing.
Hey, look at me. I'm Xiao.
Solidify.
I'm not even gonna wait for him to get down. Okay. I am Xiao, don't lie. I will be, hopefully once 1.6 shows up. I've been fanboarding over Curious so long. Yes. I mean, if they keep most of what he has live, I'll probably...
An assassin
I'll
from our
easily go for him.
homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living,
Have you
pure
seen
water
what he-
can take on many forms. In
Like
this
what he
way
actually has
shall
available?
water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
It's similar-ish, but in the fact that you can use it in the air. But it's different in the fact that from what I got it actually can pull in targets.
The power of water
And depending on
is
what
its
you use
ability
with
to
charge
take
or
any shape.
regular attack, it changes the way it interacts.
It's nothing.
Plus, if you do get them in constellations,
Don't waste my time.
which I know it's whale talk, but
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Don't waste my time.
yeah, but once you get them into like the C6 territory, it's like, oh, all the
Let's see
skill
what
and
happens
burst
when you lose
basically
your foothold.
give him infusion on his normal charges and plunge attacks. And it's based off his EM. And it lasts for 5 seconds.
The power of water.
So
is
you're
its
basically
ability
almost...
to take any
You have like a
shape.
one... If you just use your press the skill button,
Give up.
Stabilize.
if you literally just press the skill button, you have like a 1 second downtime
Submit.
of his cooldown. Of like having infusions.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
And from the way I'm thinking of building him, it might be like... I might actually use 11 Elemental Mastery as the sands. If I do plan to get him like C6 and everything. Oh wow, I got a purple. Nice. Oh yeah, physical official. A lot of officials are gonna sound good. Quota, what is good? Quota, how are you? Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, ever since I think one of the updates, she just sounds much more into it. Alright, it's probably not enough for Q. Alright, I need, what is it, a minimum of 5 runs? So I think that's about it for Genshin. Unless I, let's see. Yeah, I have 10 resin. And I'm not gonna spend 200. Physical official is gonna be hard. Who else is? A lot of people are gonna be really good. Razor's probably gonna get really good. Because the sheer fact you can use a skill, burst, and then use a skill again. So you can quickly get those stacks. Alright, Hachi. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. And yeah, I'll hopefully catch you on the next time. No, I think, but you need at least 2 of the, what is it? You need at least 2 stacks in order to get the big buff. Exactly. Yeah, so I mean, I hope so, because physical. I mean, while really good, it's only like a extremely geared Kaching or Razor are the only ones who benefited the most for it. I mean, Official's good, but she eventually drops down compared to like some of the other ones. Yeah, it's weird. Oh God, yeah, that look physical. I'm sure somebody's gonna make it the highlight of their thing. All right, all right, let's close Genshin for now. Somebody posted like a picture of like his, like, just a picture of like right before he does his bursts. It looks like he draws his sword or something, so I kind of want to see it. I'm kind of hyped already. Okay. Alright, if I play Cold Steel, I'm gonna bore everybody. Let's go not for broadcast. Jump up my control.
Good evening.
I think I'm only gonna do free
And I'm
play.
Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Challenge room, free play mode. Why is it they still only? Yeah, I think he is. I mean, I didn't pull for Xiao because I was still saving for Wu Tao, but
Well, that's a very question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
Dang. No, yeah, I
Now you
understand.
start to see, yes? The people never happy. It
You
never
still probably
enough.
will. Like, damage wipe best Anemo.
I cannot believe you.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
I'll do the election again. I'll do the full broadcast for this. No, yeah, he has that. And if you have the right team for him, it's just ridiculous how much damage he does. But one thing about Seattle that people were like, about was a majority of his constellations.
Fucking tugs or something.
Snuggle hugs?
That's the bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't get one of those. My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody!
Not the best source of consumer advice then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavourable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my guess whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the giant mega corporation. Sophia, as our regular viewers will be aware, has always been a wild child and has been romantically linked to several movie stars and sports personalities. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehearts. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash, intrepid scientist Dr. David Ward and marine biologist Ingrid Swansborg and Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. Many were surprised when the two scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years, decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company. However, the two have released a joint statement in which they opine geniuses don't have to like each other to achieve remarkable results. Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night, could this be exactly the right time for Advance's new approach? All that, and mega move with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News. government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds.
Well, sorry, I have to
Joining
like
me are
focus
Katie
on
Brightman,
this part.
the leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't...
And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're
Take
talking...
care,
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen.
Let's keep it streaming, or...
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening,
really
but
checked.
the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals, they're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
His incredible real-action eyes. It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas. That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out.
I'm just saying I'll do what I can.
Oh shit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of word in, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Little JD's going to the big bad culture with butter.
If that sticks, I'll just...
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem.
Greg?
We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I am sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife. Or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, a bloody gimp's escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
I'm sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put it back in his box?
Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You've got cracking your gimp space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of this...
Where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy.
Clive, I am not having this again. As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary and menacing a swat. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah?
One sec, love. Titwang Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
Titwang.
Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, Las Bolitas!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes? Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody. Well.
Piss off.
Smooth, incisive journalism.
I can have you fired.
You'd miss my charm.
Look, it's alright, I've got this.
Sure, it's on its way.
Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5.
Welcome's Black, I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. I'm joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle believed.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences, and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah? Because in a way, she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin.
Give me 1 second. I have to get something real quick. Alright, back.
And brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny, because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic, mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great! I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. It's so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Just keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist. Not today.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be
Gary the Fist. People think folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum if for dinner he had to wait. Where's my dinner, woman?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman?
Go.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
To every the bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been.
Okay, yeah, I think that's it for now. Unless I play some Cold Steel. I'll play some Cold Steel. While I drink my lychee nectar. This thing is so good. Filtered water, lychee puree, cane sugar, natural flavor. Woo, nice. Okay. Swap this. Swap back to my controller.
い込まれは波落ちてゆく I don't know why ショートするか色思考停止 How do I live 過去だけ見て胸を開けても How do I live リグレ底なしの沼憎しみに溺れて閉じてゆく呪いのサークル飲まれるな感じ取れ明日への鼓動ギャラギャラ悔しくて苦しくて悲しくて寂しくて恋しくて叫び出す Baby こらえてる呼んでいるあの声が取り戻せその手にお前の名前を
He's always hype. So 33 hours in the game. I should be able to start. Cerberus, where are you? Ah, they reference Kevin.
Ah, hello everyone. You seem like you're ready to head off.
Why, hello there. I'm so glad to see you've recovered, Ring. Fishing spot located.
Jingo.
got some good stuff. Come on, wanna buy something? Come on, buy some more.
I will call it. I think you guys are showing up.